Sup guys, it's Kosh and it's the review of Streets of Rage 4. You will learn about the gameplay, free-to-play, pay-to-win graphics and all other aspects. You can see the chapters down below in the video. And yeah, you can just chill and relax or go to the specific parts that you need. In the end, I'll give you the overview of everything. So we will start with the gameplay. The gameplay in the game is actually pretty good. It's nostalgic like Battletoads, those kind of games. It's like 2D, you're moving through the streets, fighting the enemies, really fun. Although for me personally, I have some issues with the enemies that are going higher or lower, so you can't really hit them properly, and that annoys me a little bit, but other than that, it's really cool. The combat in the game is like hand-to-hand combat. You can get different characters, they have all different skills. You have different special abilities and fighting styles. So overall, you would like to counter enemy special attacks and their fighting style in order to avoid taking damage. The enemies in the game are pretty fun. There are a lot of different variety of those. They are really stylish. You can see how they look like. You can see their fun movesets. Like each of those have their own ability and have style to it, and it's really well made, so I really like how enemies are made in this game. As for the controls, you can play it on the phone with the touch controls. I played it like that with the controller. Both are really good. You can connect your controller to the phone. It can be PS4 or any other controller, and you can change in the settings the actual hints that will appear, so they can be either for PS4 or Xbox, and I really like that you can adapt it to the controller that you have. Overall, as in all fighting games, the controls need time to get used to, because you will have to learn the combos, when to use what attacks and that kind of stuff. But even if you go straight into the game like I did, you will be okay on the normal difficulty or so you won't lose that fast and you can enjoy the game. As for the progression, as a fighting game, it doesn't have that much of the progression. You just follow the campaign or different fights, enjoy the fights. You got some lifetime score to the game that kind of adds up, but that doesn't give you any power. There is no growing for your character, so it's all about growing of your skills. Honestly, the skill growth is a thing in the game, because when I first played it, I lost all my lives by the end of the first level. When I played it for the third time, I already lost nothing by the end of second level also. So you will learn how to play the game better and you will be better at it. So difficulty wise, the game is, I would say, 6 out of 10. It's like harder than the casual one, but it's still pretty good. But you can select the different difficulties when you play the game, and if it's too hard, you can go for the easier one. If it's too easy, you can go for the harder one. Pretty obvious and nice. Now let's move on to the graphics. The graphics in Streets of Rage 4 is cartoonish, but it's very stylish. I really like how all the characters are done. Your character, enemy characters, all that stuff. You got some ladies in this game and they are extremely hot. Like, I was like, whoa, I will play as a female. That's the first time I got it, because I prefer to play with my avatar who looks like me, but in this scenario, no. The animations are fantastic, the fights are really cool, everything is top notch, so I really like the graphic style. For the cartoonish graphics, this is like the best you can do, so I'll give it 9 out of 10 for the graphics. Let's move on to sounds and music. The game have really cool soundtrack. It's different in different levels, and it have some retro style to it, and it's really fitting the game well. Moreover, the sound effects are insanely good, so you enjoy punching the enemies, enjoy the moves. I don't know how those sounds, grunts or whatever. It sounds really nice and it fits the game perfectly. So for the sound and music, this game will get 9 out of 10 as well. Everything is really well made. Now let's move on to the pricing part and free-to-play versus pay-to-win series. This game is a paid game, so it doesn't have pay-to-win option, but its cost is pretty steep. Yeah, it costs about $7 to $8 right now. It's on the sale, I got it, and I don't regret it one bit. This game completely cost that money because of the style and the feeling you will get while playing the game. You won't regret it, so it's really good. Although, with that pretty steep price to the game, you got the DLC that was recently out, or not recently, I don't know. It's here and it costs 5 more USD, but it comes with some advantages, so maybe it's worth it. But I mean, the fact that the game is expensive as it is for the mobile device, I don't know. But I mean, if you are into fighting games, you can't miss it, it's really good. So yeah, for free-to-play versus pay-to-win, the game costs $8 and it's therefore worth it, so it's good. Let's move on to the conclusion and overall score. At first, when I got the game, I thought it's something like Tekken, where you fight 1v1 in the arena, but I was surprised that it's not. And actually, I was craving for this kind of gameplay for a while, since the old good days, so I really like the game. The graphics is good, the character design is fantastic, music, animations, everything is nice. If it's too hard, you can get the easier difficulty, you get the checkpoints, you can get the healing items that will kinda recover your health if you smart enough about going through the levels, and it is really good, and I will give this game 8 out of 10 because it's a really decent game, and I don't regret getting it one bit, so I can strongly recommend this game to you guys. And yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about this game, if you played it before, if you played other games of the series. I want to hear your opinion. While you're going there, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel, make sure to check out the video description, we got a lot of links over there. LD Player to play games on the PC, my other YouTube channels, social media, Discord, and probably some other useful stuff. You will find something useful there for sure. And yeah, subscribe, follow, bell, like, all that stuff, really important. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out, have a good one, bye.